What's up, guys? Spotted here for Clash of Clans. We're going to talk about a bunch of raids. We're going to go through a bunch of raids, my rapid raiding, okay, with the Barches. We've got Barbarians, right? Barbarians all trained up in my first barracks. We've gone through this before. My archers in the second, third, and fourth, all right? And lightning spells, I still have one cooking. I got two ready. I got my Barbarian King, who's sleeping. I don't know. He's sleeping on the job. We need him, maybe. And we have a full clan castle, but we probably won't need it, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through some replays. Now, I meant to do this, or it probably would have been suitable to do this live, but I didn't realize that I would probably hit, you know, the bases that I would want to attack right away. So I'm just going to replay you this one, and I'm just going mainly for trophies. Any Town Hall 8 or below base that I think I can beat, I'm going to go for. I want to bring my trophy count up. I started today in the low 1800s, so I want to bring that up because I want to do that run to 3,000 trophies or 3,200 trophies later on once I've got my Town Hall being able to be upgraded, all right? So any Town Hall 8 base, I'm going to attack, and I'm pretty confident that I can at least 50% any Town Hall 8 base or below as I'm moving up here, right? As you can see, I'm not even worried about the clan castle troops. I'm not worried. I'm just spamming my troops in there and getting that 50 plus percent. And if I can, I'm going to try and grab a little bit more dark elixir. Obviously, I probably should have put that lightning spell on the drill. That would have been a good plan, but I didn't. So that was the first attack, and that was the first base I ran into. Okay, so I'm just attacking. Like, as soon as I find a base, whether it's a base that has a lot of gold, it has a lot of dark elixir, or it's a Town Hall 8, or even a Town Hall 9, which I think I can comfortably take, then I'm going to attack that base. Okay, so second attack. We're going to go through these real quick because I know you guys have been looking or asking about raids. So here's another one. We're going to go in and take this guy out. Again, just spamming these guys. I love it. I love it. It's so quick, right? You know, you don't have to think about it. You don't have to train troops for an hour or an hour and a half. You don't have to train all your balloons or golems or whatever, and you can raid. You know, I got 4 raids in just over an hour with my full army, and I didn't even need my full army for some of these raids, right? I mean, I did want to, you know, I do tend to want to send in all my troops so that I can get as much resources, especially the dark elixir, as possible. So I will tend to use my entire army, and that's why I can only get in about 4 raids an hour. If I was using less, just getting that 50% and not sending all my troops in, then I could probably do more. So that was the first base. Again, when I did a search for bases, that was the first one that came up. This one here, this one this was the second base that came up. The first base that came up when I did this search for raiding, it was a Town Hall 10 base. Town Hall 10 bases I am avoiding for as long as possible. On my way to 3,000 or 3,200 trophies, I'm going to try and, you know, especially using Barbarians and Archers, because I'm not going to get that far with Barbarians and Archers. I mean, you can get pretty far. I mean, there are going to be bases that are Town Hall level 8, Town Hall level 9, up, you know, upwards in the high 2000s, but the majority are going to be Town Hall 10. So I'm going to have to start, you know, once I get to that point where I'm searching for bases to attack, and I'm having trouble finding them. And I brought in my Barbarian King. I just wanted to try and get some additional gold down here. There was still 10,000 gold on the table, and I wanted it all. I wanted all of it, and I get almost all of it. Yes, except for the gold that was in the Town Hall. All right. So, yeah, obviously I'm going to have to change my army configuration up slightly, just slightly, in order to push probably for that final however many trophies, few hundred trophies, once I get up in the upper 2000s, okay? So this was my fourth attack. This was the first base that came up when I attacked. This one happens to be a Town Hall 9. But I took a look at the guy's defenses, and his defenses are seriously under-upgraded, right? You know, so his archer towers on the outside, his wizard towers, his defenses are very, very weak. so I figured I could take him for an easy 50% without even using my Barbarian King or my Clan Castle troops. And I've yet to use them, except for the Barbarian King to get that last bit of gold in that last attack. I haven't needed to use them at all in order to get a 50% win on these bases. So, you know, obviously this is a poor example of a Town Hall 9 base. There are going to be Town Hall 9 bases that are much better than this one that we'll have a bit more trouble with, but you know, it's still doable with Barches, Barbarians and Archers, to get that 50% on the Town Hall level 9 bases, at least for the time being. All right, so we're gonna have a few more. I'm going to record a few more. Obviously, we can only hold the last 4 attacks, so that's why I wanted to cover off these 4. So we will have more for you right after this little break. All right, guys, we're back. We got 4 more attacks to run through with you here, including a loss, and we're going to talk about how we can adapt to that loss. It was kind of like stupid, just a few stupid mistakes. So spamming in here again, another Town Hall level 9 base, but again, look at these defenses. They are just horrible. Horrible defenses, buddy. So we're going to be able to easily 50% of this base again without using my Barbarian King or any Clan Castle troops, I do believe. Look at that. That's a pretty quick 50% right there. Hopefully we can get all the Dark Elixir out of that drill. I think he had, did he have another drill at the top left? And we're not going to get, obviously, anything from the storage, but that's fine. Look at that, 68%. That's not too bad for just spamming an army of some Barbarians and Archers. And I'm going to speed this up because I do end up getting his Town Hall as well for the 2-star. And we've got a few Archers. Now look at that, those Archers on the left-hand side. See how they're breaking through that wall right there? Now watch this. Oh, okay, so, you know, I was attacking that wall, but I'm not going to go in. We're just going to switch to attacking the next wall. Really? Really? It's good AI right there. I love it. Clap, clap, clap. Okay, the second attack is a fail, okay? And I'm going to adapt, though. See, it's a town, you know, it's a Town Hall, what is that, 7, 8? Anyways, it's an 8. It's an 8 because he's got a drill. So we're going to bring in our troops, and again, just spamming it. And this is where we're going to learn from our mistakes. Number 1, from here on in, we're going to draw out the Clan Castle troops and the Barbarian King because we're actually going to have a big fail on this. Number 2, my Barbarian King was almost ready before this battle. He only had like 2 minutes more to rest. And he would have been available to help us out here. Number 3, just absolutely horrid use of my Clan Castle troops and my lightning spells. Okay, so I did take out the lightning spells. Well, 1 to take out the Clan Castle troops, and then I have 2 left, and I'm at 47%. I got to get to that 50%. Well, number 1, okay, so I dropped down a lightning spell on the on that cannon, and then number 2, I dropped that second lightning spell too far away from the Dark Elixir storage, and we failed at 49%. Okay, so lessons learned. You know what? I was going through these bases very, very quickly without regard for Clan Castle troops, without regard for heroes. From here on in, I'm gonna draw them out. Okay, just so we don't have that, because that's a big hit. I mean, minus 19. We were at plus 34. Or no, plus 44 minus 19 is going to drop us back down to 23. So we're only plus 23 on our trophies since we started this run. So here's another level 9 base. Now, you did see I did place a Barbarian to try and grab the troops out of the Clan Castle. Another low level, you know, low upgraded Town Hall 9. He doesn't even have a Barbarian King. Come on, seriously? So we're easily going to take this base. I brought in the Clan Castle troops on the right-hand side. We're easily going to take the space for the 50%, and I'm bringing in the Barbarian King just to ensure that happens at the top of the base. We're going to take out that Elixir Collector and the Wizard Tower, and we get the 50%. Yeah, we probably did need that Barbarian King, because I don't think we got any other buildings completely destroyed except for that Elixir storage. So it would have been a close 50% had we not brought in that Barbarian King. All right, and then our final attack here. which is actually a good example of drawing out the troops from the clan castle and drawing out, or at least attempting. Yeah, so he had a healer, one healer in the clan castle. So we got her out, and then we're gonna aggro the barbarian king, and then we're gonna bring our barbarian over here on the army camp, draw them out. I mean, she'll heal the buildings, right? So may as well take her out. So there we go. We're gonna bring in some more barbarians and some archers, obviously, to take out that healer. Yeah, you're trying to heal the barbarian king. There we go. And then we're going to spam everything in just to ensure that, you know, there is no problem in getting that 50%. So, like I said, I started off just spamming, not even thinking about it, because I want to do it very, very quickly. And then taking that loss where, yes, I did make a bunch of stupid mistakes because I was just trying to do it very, very quickly and not even thinking about it. So from here on in, like I said, if your Barbarian King is almost ready, just wait that extra few minutes. Have a little patience. Wait that extra few minutes so he's available, as well as, you know, taking the time. And it doesn't take that much time. You know, it's not adding that much time to the attack to properly draw out the heroes and the clan castle troops when you're attacking. And we get another 60% here. So like I said, I'm not really focusing on resources right now because, you know, I could just skip bases and go for resource bases. We're just attacking the first thing that comes up that we can either, you know, get a 50% on, or get some resources, or get some, you know, particularly dark elixir. So it's just the rapid attacks. And let's take a look at what our net gain is. So we started about 2.5 hours ago, and we had, what, 27, 34, 44, minus 19 brings us down to, what, 25, sorry, 25, 31, so 38. Net gain of 38 trophies, which, you know, I mean, you can argue, well, I could have trained a better army, we could have 3-starred some bases, maybe ran 2 attacks and 3-starred the bases, but this is much more fun. It's much more fun just constantly attacking, and I'm waiting for the time when Supercell gives us, you know, every so often they give us those boosts for one gem. So I'm waiting for the time that they allow us to boost the barracks for 1 gem, a 2-hour boost to double the production time or the training time, or actually having the training time in the barracks, so we can do raids even more quickly because it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I'd rather raid 8 times in 2.5 hours and get that many trophies than only 2 raids in that 2.5 hours and getting the 3 stars. All right, so we'll be back for more. I think next time we'll do some more raids like we just did, but they'll all be basically drawing out the heroes and the clan castle troops before we do our full-on spam attack of barbarians and archers. All right, we'll catch you next time, guys. Spider out.